On today's episode, we discuss our favorite Netflix original movie.
Yeah.
He's Jay. I'm Alan. That's Ben.
Three bros with three opinions, all about movies.
This is Move Jabs.
Let's go. All right, boys. Coronavirus has ended 2020 pretty much. So nothing to do except stream movies in your house. And I like to use Netflix, even though there's a lot of garbage on there. So I feel like today, let's give our favorite movie out there. So I'll start off. My favorite movie on Netflix, Cripple Frontier.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were going to say that.
Did you? Why is that? It's good?
No, it's not terrible.
Haven't seen it.
I just didn't like it.
I'm not gonna spoil it for
I haven't seen it. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
All right, so basically the whole premise of the movie is stars Ben Affleck and Charlie Hunnam, who I love. And
Do you know?
Huh?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Little Jax Teller. So, I know. So basically they want to go into South America to kill a drug lord and steal his money.
Jesus Christ.
The problem is once they get to his drug den, there's a lot more money than they anticipated. They end up carrying too much. They end up greedy and the chopper crashes. Not gonna do too much spoilers, but basically they run into a lot of hiccups with their greed.
We gotta go.
All right, we can each take a backpack of cash and we're gone.
No, there's about $100 million waiting in the van out there. We are not leaving them any of this money.
What's the alternative here?
We need to hunt quickly.
That's not what I signed up for.
Time's up.
Yeah. There's
Some of them die, some of them make it. I'm not gonna say who, but it's a good movie. There's a lot of twists at the end, and then there's also at the ending they leave it open for a second one.
Yeah, they did leave it open for a second one. I did like that, and I thought the acting was good. I thought the cinematography was good. I think the locations that they were filming at looked great. Everything was
The only
on
thing
point.
is I thought the plot was very mediocre, and it's like it's been done so many times. It was directed by J.C. Chandor, I think is Chandor,
Yeah,
Chandor,
yeah.
I think something like that.
But that's the common thread we're going to see with every movie we review off of these Netflix or streaming things.
100%,
They
yeah.
all are weak when it comes to storytelling.
I would say so far. I would say like, every Netflix movie I've seen is missing something.
Yeah.
Like it's for me, it's not complete. And if I had
I know one that's not. I'll give you mine.
go
When
on,
you're
what do you got?
done. Go ahead.
Oh no,
Keep going.
go for it. I would just say it's missing something. It's not complete. Go for it. It's
The
incomplete.
Irishman.
Oh my god.
The Irishman.
Never
got
saw
it all.
Never saw that
It's got
coming.
it all. Directed by Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese.
You got Joe Pesci. You got Dinero. You got an old school mob tale.
Only 3 people in the world have one of these. And only one of them is Irish.
Which
Now,
was
I will say-
somewhat accurate.
I never saw The Irishman.
Oh, it's about Frank Sheeran and how he works his way up through the Buffalino crime family in Pennsylvania.
I heard you paint houses.
No, please. No, wait.
Yes, I do, sir.
So Joe Pesci is Russell Buffalino, and then Frank Sheeran ends up going to work under Jimmy Hoffa and
know
the
that name.
Teamsters, and then the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa, and it gives like their
Oh, so
kind of
that's in the
their story and their kind of spin on it off of the book We Paint Houses, I think, or You Paint Houses, something like that. But great movie.
Yeah.
It has
and
it all. It's got
had-
great actors.
Do
It's
they
got
tell
big name
you
actors.
where the body is?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You have to watch it. You have to watch it because that's like a national.
I know,
Where is
yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa? You have to see
Under the
movie
Giant
to-
Stadium.
That's one of the rumors, but it's got it all. It's got great director. It's got great actors. It's got a great story.
I do like.
I mean, there's nothing not to like about it.
Yeah, Joe Pesci was my favorite part of that movie, and Al Pacino. I thought Al Pacino did a great job with Jimmy Hoffa, and
Yeah,
but Joe Pesci really, for me, that was probably one of his best performances.
He always makes me laugh when he's on screen. I don't know why. I just laugh at him.
yeah. I mean, you have great actors. You had a great
Yeah.
director,
Yeah, and a great plot, great story.
and it's somewhat.
It was a little long.
It was long, but it was also somewhat.
It was a little
realistic
long. They
with
had a
what
couple.
actually
They had a
happened
couple
in some
issues
spots.
with the special effects. Some people had a problem.
Oh
with the
yeah,
de-aging.
so that was the worst part of it. Was the whole like
De Niro.
de-aging.
the
So,
de-aging. It was
Yeah.
really bad, and in some cases, Dinero looked 85 trying to be 30.
So that's why.
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
and
I
he
didn't
still looked
watch it.
55 in it as trying to play like that was the worst part of it.
That's why I didn't watch it. I heard it was too long, and they
have to get
tried.
past
They
it.
try to make him. They try to make him too young, even though they're like.
But
But it's
if
like
you-
everything else. If you try to get past like the special effects in some of these movies,
If you ignore all that,
Yeah, that is
Martin
great.
Scorsese, he had some of the best character development in this movie, and I mean it's Martin Scorsese, so you can't, you're not gonna,
it's
you're not
great.
gonna miss with him.
you know.
And his character development, he kind of brought each character along in its own right, and you could break the movie into like 3 major different parts. You had Robert De Niro's character, you had Joe Pesci's character, and you had Al Pacino's character, and they all kind of intersected in the middle, and it all brought it together. And that's why I really like that movie, because it went into deep detail of what was going on. It gave you information that you probably didn't even care about, but it just kept feeding you with info and all the details of what was happening, which
I feel like
made it really
sometimes
interesting.
that could be bad though.
Yeah, but
You could have too much info where you can.
No, but a lot of it was factual though.
Yeah.
A lot of it was factual when it came to like Crazy Joe Gallo and like how he was involved in certain things and then was killed. Like some of that was factual. So it was actually like if you know any history, especially about the mob,
Yeah,
like you're like,
so-
oh okay, I know exactly what's happening here, which was cool. I liked it.
You've both
I
seen
really
that
really
movie?
liked it.
Yeah, I
Both
saw
like
it.
Yeah,
I like
I
it.
think it's by far the best thing that Netflix has ever put out.
It's definitely one of the best things that Netflix ever put out. But okay, when I go to Netflix,
Give us your favorite.
yeah, when I go to Netflix, I'm not going for the greatest story ever told. I'm turning Netflix on because I've got nothing to do. I'm bored out of my mind. I can't get out of my house. There's nowhere to go. So I just want to be entertained. And my favorite movie on Netflix entertained the crap out of me.
I feel like I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about because it has a certain character in it that I love. Chris Hemsworth, guy's a hunk.
Yep.
Looks kind of like me, not quite as attractive as
He's
me.
not,
but-
he's not as big as you either.
Yeah, no,
You
he's not
still
as
have
big
his
as me.
poster on your wall, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just making sure.
It's even on my toilet
cool-
seat. When I lift my toilet seat up, he's right
Dark
there.
poster too.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. But anyway, so
You hung it on your ceiling, so when you sleep
yeah,
at night,
there
you
too.
just
Yeah,
look up
yeah,
at him.
yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
So Chris Hemsworth is the Special Forces character in Extraction. And this movie does not have a great story. It does not have a great plot line. It doesn't. It's very.
You're making me
cookie-cutter.
really want to see it.
But no, just
So
wait.
it
Just wait.
does have good action.
Making me really
Just
want to
wait.
see it.
Just wait. Just wait. It's very cookie cutter. It's very, been there, done that. But it crushes everyone with its action and its stunts and its fight choreography. And it's a story that was written by Joe Russo. And Joe Russo is one of the Russo brothers who comes from Marvel, comes from Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War, Avengers Endgame, and he's one of the greatest writers out there right now that are currently making quality movies. And
This is making a lot more sense now.
yeah,
This
you
is
guys
making-
are understanding
this is
why I like
making
this.
a lot more sense now.
Yeah,
Every
but,
movie you watch has to have some kind of connection back to Marvel.
I know.
But wait, there's more. There's more. So
like The Price is Right.
The director for this, it was his first directorial debut. But what makes that interesting, Sam Hargrove, he's a stuntman and he's a stunt coordinator. And he was the stunt coordinator on guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
Star Wars,
No.
Zelda,
No.
Batman.
No.
Marvel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
shocker.
guess who he worked for as the stunt coordinator?
Star Wars.
No, Joe
Zelda.
Russo, the guy who wrote the movie. But
So they're all connected.
Were you watching your like Iron Man? Were you wearing your Iron Man PJs when you were watching this, or?
well, he's not my
I
favorite.
think he had like a Thanos like fist when
Yeah,
you're watching. You're sitting
yeah.
there just pumping it.
No, I got a full Spider-Man suit. I wear it all the time.
That doesn't surprise me.
Mask and all.
Shooting silly string.
Yeah, all the time. But anyway, so it's got some of the best action I've seen in the last 10 years out of movies. And I will say it's better than John Wick. The action in this movie is better than John Wick.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I'm gonna
I'm
stop
watching
it
it
there.
tonight.
Can I
I'm
tell
watching
you
it
what
tonight.
your movie is? It's taken in Bangladesh.
So what?
That's pretty much it.
It is taken in Bangladesh.
I love
but
Taken.
No, I'm saying it was great.
First of
but-
all, Taken's got an awesome storyline. So
No, I know, but I'm
But
saying
wait for this.
This was just taken in Bangladesh, except without Liam Neeson.
The
And
action-
without the great story.
love Liam Neeson.
the action in this is better than John Wick. And I'm going to say it again. And
You're crazy.
One thing that I have a problem with is everybody nowadays weights the action of movies based on John Wick. But what people don't know is there's a movie that came out in 2011 before John Wick. John Wick came out in 2014, and it was called The Raid. It's an Indonesian movie.
Yeah, yep.
Indonesian movie. And the main character from that movie has come along into a lot of mainstream roles. And one of the roles he had was movies with Keanu Reeves, where it was like The Man of Tai Chi or something, but it's a fight movie, and that's where Keanu Reeves met him and learned a lot of his action stuff and carried that over into John Wick.
Okay.
And The Raid is by far the greatest action, martial arts, whatever generalized action movie you will ever see. Ever. It destroys John Wick, blows it out of the water. And
I think you gotta stop hating on John Wick for like
no, I don't
2
hate.
seconds.
I don't hate John Wick. I love John Wick, but I just don't like the fact that everybody weighs every movie based on how the action was in John Wick. But when John Wick comes from action based on this movie called The Raid and a couple other movies, this movie Extraction, I think, defeats John Wick in action, and I think it mirrors The Raid in action. It's so good. It's so good. And so the kid from The Raid, his name is Iko Uwais. I don't know how to say his name, but he's been skyrocketed since this. He's going to be in the new G.I. Joe movies. He was in Mile 22, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wahlberg's my guy.
I love
Yeah, and he
Mark.
was the Man of Tai Chi with Keanu Reeves. So this guy did this Indonesian movie, fantastic. You have to watch it, and it's carried him across. But I keep talking about it because the action for all of these movies has only sprung about after that movie, The Raid, was made. But I think that Extraction kind of took that and perfected it in a way to where it was even more believable. The fight scenes and stuff in Extraction were so realistic, so on point. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of it was not realistic, but for believable cinematic
I was
stuff.
gonna say yeah.
Yeah. Some of it's not realistic, but it makes you feel the whole time like, oh, that's believable. I will
say so. Extraction did have some awesome fight scenes and some awesome gunfights.
Yeah.
So
And you don't watch Extraction for the story.
I will give it that, and like you're saying, I'm not watching it because I want to sit there and I'm not going to watch an hour and a half drama.
Right. Well, it's directed by
just straight action.
by a stuntman. A stuntman
Right, yeah,
made this movie, so you're going to watch it for the visual
and
candy that it is.
There was no time where it was like a lag in the action where I was bored.
No.
Yeah.
And it has
It was nonstop, kind of like go.
Yeah, and it has the guy from Stranger Things. I forget his name.
Yeah, the sheriff.
Yeah, the sheriff from Stranger
Hopper.
Things. Yeah, Hopper. Hopper's in this, and he plays a pretty good character. So they've got a good cast, and all the other characters that are foreign in this, they're from India somewhere. I don't want to.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh. Thank you. I don't want to screw it up. But even their characters were all done really well. I mean, the acting was good.
I thought I forget his name, but the main villain, like the drug lord that actually kidnapped the kid. I thought he did a really good job.
Well, is you mean the one that?
So no, the actual drug lord himself, and then also the ex like special forces.
The ex special forces guy that is the counterpart. Well, the counterpart.
Yes, I thought they both did really well.
Yeah, it was really good.
You should watch it.
That is my favorite Netflix movie, just because it is an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes of pure, unadulterated, amazing, start to finish action.
So we got Extraction, Cripple Frontier, and Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, and that's 3.
Well, how many jabs do you give it?
Oh, that movie?
Yeah.
For action?
No.
Okay, so as a movie?
As a movie,
exactly.
8.
8?
Yeah, as a movie.
All right. What do you give The Irishman?
9.
Really?
9 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 7 on the Frontier.
Well, you need to watch The Irishman.
Yeah.
I told you to
Action
watch
though, 10.
Well, you stop saying action. It's
But
the
that's
whole
what it
movie.
was. It was a
I
movie. It was
know, but
amazing.
it's the
It was
whole
awesome.
movie. I know. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know what you think. Let us know.
Yeah.
Rank
What
us.
are your favorite Netflix movies? Do you agree with us? Do you have any
and
of
rank
those?
ours.
Yeah,
Rank
rank ours.
ours.
Let us know what you think.
All right. We're out.